Hi everyone, it's Alexis from Project Management Made Simple. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, what are the hard/technical skills that project managers need? So the first skill to have would be having knowledge of some project management software tool. I've personally used Microsoft Project, Jira, as well as Azure DevOps, and they all come with their pros and cons. It really just depends on what the needs are for your organization. I find that because I'm working in an Agile environment, that using something like Jira helps me and my team to be able to work more efficiently and effectively. But really, regardless of the software tool that you use, they will help you to track things like the budget, the schedule, effort, those kinds of things that need to be tracked across any project. It'll make your life a lot easier to have some way that you can consolidate all that information and track it in one place. So the next skill to have would be to have a clear understanding of when you would use the Waterfall methodology versus the Agile methodology. These are two project management methodologies, and with them there's a lot of implications in terms of what makes sense. Now I'm going to have a video that is dedicated to detailing when you would use Waterfall or Agile, but I do want to toss in here that I think sometimes Waterfall can get a bad rap. Now I'm someone who works a lot in the software development world, and in that world, it is true that we've seen a lot more value in using Agile, but it doesn't mean that Waterfall is completely obsolete. And so understanding when to apply either Waterfall or Agile as a methodology to your project is going to help ensure that your project is creating the most value that it can. So the next skill to have is performance tracking. When we're starting off any project, we want to plan for that project. Throughout the project's life cycle, we also want to ensure that we're tracking the performance of the project so that we can do things like issue change orders if necessary, and also looking at our risks and ensuring that if there's any risks that turn into issues, that we're adjusting for that as well. So performance tracking of our schedule, of our budget, of our scope, and of our quality are going to be key tenets in helping us to better understand where our project is at any given point in time and where we need to make adjustments, if any. Scheduling and budgeting as a skill set is very important. It's one of the things, like I just mentioned, about performance tracking that we will be tracking towards. And so being able to upfront have an idea of what are the steps that need to be taken to appropriately build out a defensible schedule, along with building a budget that is realistic, that maps to that. So doing things in terms of scheduling, like breaking down tasks, like assigning resources, resource planning, and then when we have our budgets, of course, assigning any hours, the effort that's associated to each of those tasks, and then going back to my previous point, being able to report on the performance of those plans that we have set forth is another skill that is essential to any project manager. Performing risk assessments are absolutely critical to the nature of any project that you come across. I have two videos dedicated to talking about risk. One video I describe how to identify risks, and I have another video detailing the rest of the steps that need to be carried out to complete a risk assessment. But the point here is to be able to understand and identify and to manage to whatever risks have been identified for your particular project. Risks can be seen as, negative risks can be seen as threats to a project. And so thinking of anything that can cause our project to derail, being able to plan for that and being able to manage for that is going to be crucial to a project's success. This was a video answering the question, what are the technical/hard skills needed by project managers? I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in my next video.